Welcome to the Young Money Podcast. My name is Diana Menezes.
And I'm Vince Galanco from wheninmanila.com. And this is the Young Money Podcast where we talk to amazing people, ask them about their unique jobs and how
Yeah,
much they earn from it.
that's
Very
right.
important question that you don't get to ask every day.
That's
And
true.
totally
That's
off
true.
topic. I just noticed we're both wearing red.
Actually, kanina nung, actually, I noticed that. I was like, oh, wait, we didn't even talk about it, but that's synchronicity. I love that. That means we're in the same vibration. Ito, our guest for today, well, I met him few months ago this year. I think it was July, no? I had an event with Daniel Matsunaga and Ivana Alawi, and he was there, and he became my friend instantly because we just vibe. And then I found out about his business. So I was like, I gotta bring him on the show. So he started working at the age of 18 years old, and I love how he has this very beautiful beliefs about things here. Like he believes that success is not an overnight thing. He believes that you need endurance, positive mindset, and knowing the right time to achieve your goals. He's a concert producer, a marketing consultant, and of course, an entrepreneur. And he gave me and made this amazing little Diana here for me. So let's all welcome Marlon Vergara. Welcome to the show.
Hi guys, how are you?
That was really nice. That's one of those what's that called? Funko
Funko Pop.
Pops.
Yes.
Yeah. Here. So you give him a picture that you want to base it on, or yeah?
Okay.
I know. I will let him tell that because
Yeah,
I'm not in
Marlon,
the
can you please tell
position to.
us? We gave a very, very brief intro. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about what you do.
Okay. Like what Diana said, I started working when I was 18 years old. Actually, I'm a scholar ng Bayan. I graduated in PUP and then
Oh.
masteral in UP. So, when I started working for BPO when
Hmm.
I was 18, it's a working student, and I was working as an outbound sales agent. So, medyo mahirap siya. But I think that training leads me to where I am now. I'm an entrepreneur and a concert producer. I produced Maha Salvador's concert, Kyla, Moira, my Entrata, the Ama Cabogera now. And then Edward Entrata, Enrique Hill, Isa Zeguera, RC Munoz. RC Munoz, just to name a
Here
few.
lang or abroad also?
Abroad, here and abroad.
Wow. Nice, nice, nice.
Also, I'm a marketing consultant for a few brands. That's
Mhm.
what I do now. Yep.
That's a lot. I'm not sure now what we're interviewing you for. I mean, which
I,
specific one
I thought
we're
it was this
talking about?
one.
Seems
But
like there's a
now I'm
lot.
active with 3D printing.
Okay.
Yon. Let's talk about that
Is
also
that
a
the main
little.
thing we're talking about, Diana? Because
I
Y-
the
don't know. I
concert
thought
also
was
sounds really interesting.
yeah, it's interesting, but I didn't know that he had all of that on his plate. I knew about the concert though, because we talked about that before. But I really thought it was like his main business was this. But I'm amazed. Ang galing, galing.
So we'll mainly talk about the 3D printing, I guess. But yeah, I want to talk about all of that, but I don't think we have enough time. But so yeah, with the 3D printing, can you tell us a little bit more about that, Marlon?
Okay. 3D printing, it's not really a usual type of manufacturing. It's an additive manufacturing through 3D dimensional. It's quite technical because may mga traditional manufacturing ways. It's like big
Mm.
machines, but now we're using 3D printing to create yung mga molde, yung molds for bottles, automotive parts,
Oh,
parts of apparatus, hospital apparatus, constructions, and also toys. So it's really modernized type of manufacturing. It's 3D layering.
wow.
How how long does it take you to make that doll for Diana? How long does that take? Because I assume you have to like edit the file, something like that, right?
Yes. For the 3D model, it took like just I think 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours.
Nice.
And then for the printing, it will take like 6 to 8 hours for printing. And then we do a post process. Once you print it, may post process sanding, making sure that it's smooth before we're printing it. It's hand painted.
Hand
Oh, that's hand
painted.
painted.
Yes.
How
Wow.
so? How much longer does that take? The post process,
Post process, it 3 to 4
post print.
hours. And then
So
for the painting, it's just
Let
two
me show
hours.
for the
So
appreciation of
overall,
the
it's two to
colors.
three days.
2 to 3 days to
Wow.
make one.
Yes.
Oh my god! And so
However, in our in our business, we're not really actually telling the customer that we can do it like 2 to 3 days. It
right,
is
of course.
because we do have like a huge loads of
Yeah.
projects, so it will take like 13 to 15 business days for you to get it.
Right, right.
That's
Yes, that's
amazing.
usually
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
is. You have to give yourself some leeway to
That's
get the
correct.
order, to communicate, etc., etc. So yeah, that sounds about right. But I guess for super rush, you can rush it out in 2 or 3 days. But
Yes.
business orders will take about 2 weeks. That makes
Ha-
sense.
I have a question though, Marlon. How did you get into 3D printing? Like from all of these amazing things that you already do.
Actually, it's just I think it's destiny. It's really destiny. It's
Destiny. Nice.
because I
Damn.
don't have any background with 3D printing. I really don't know what is 3D printing. And then before pandemic, 2019, October 2019, someone asked me to work for him.
Mm.
It's my previous company.
Mm-hmm.
I work as a sales and marketing director, but I don't know what is 3D printing. And I don't know if I need to actually tell it,
Okay
publicly.
lang.
Yeah, feel free. Go
However,
ahead. Whatever story
okay.
you want
It's
to share.
super conversational
I
here. Go
worked for
lang.
them, and then I had a training for a month.
Mm.
It's not really easy to do the 3D printing because it's for engineering, engineering and techie, type of person.
Yeah.
I'm not really technical. I'm more on branding and marketing and sales. So, but I've been so interested nung naging part ako ng 3D printing industry. Then from there, I've learned a lot. Ang dami pala. You can 3D print a house,
Wow.
prosthetics, a lot of things. Even health and sciences, they're actually kailangan nila ng 3D printing. Also, I don't know if you've actually watched Red Notice.
Mm. I haven't. Did you watch things? Red
Uh,
Notice.
I,
Gal
Is that the
Gadot.
Netflix one?
I
Yes.
did, but I really didn't like it, so I turned it off.
The
Sorry.
intro. Do you remember the intro, the eggs?
Right, the eggs. Yes, that's the
Yes,
thing they
that's
were
3D
stealing.
printed. They
Okay.
actually, yep, they print out a fake one para alisin yung isa, 'di ba? Para
Right.
yes, that's 3D printing.
Even jewelry, right?
That's correct, jewelry. And then
Yeah.
just to continue, and then I decide because we do have I work for a Chinese guy. And
Mm.
then I stopped doing concert. It is because nag-pandemic na nung March 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So nag-focus ako with 3D printing. However, we do have creative differences. I do
Mm.
have a lot of strategies and marketing techniques that I really can't actually execute.
You can't. Yeah.
So, yep. So I decided to actually build my own.
Nice.
So in this
I, I
industry,
I love when
so
people do that.
so if people
Be your
want
own
to
hero. Sorry. Go
follow your
ahead.
footsteps and do something similar, what steps do they need to take? What steps did you take to fully create your own 3D printing company?
Okay. I think even other, industry or other businesses, you really need to be an expert and do a marketing research because business is not really an
Marketing research.
easy thing. There's a risk. But I always believe in calculated risk. I always tell my friends and also my team that when you're taking a risk, it should be calculated. You know kung ano yung mawawala sa'yo
Mm-hmm.
and you're prepared. to lose it because business is not really, parang magbo-boom siya agad. So you
Mm.
really need to do a research. It should be thorough. Hindi siya research na hearsay. You should actually look at the industry and learn the industry before you start. It's not really about money. Even you do have a capital, you're going to lose it if you really don't know what the industry
Yeah.
you're putting into.
Okay, so lots of research. And then after they research and let's say they are interested, maybe they are an engineer, like
Okay.
you said, it's a good fit for
If
engineers.
they
What
are
are some?
interested, you
Yes.
really need to look for people that you have the same vision and also an expert because 3D printing is not an easy industry like magbebenta ka ng sabon or magbebenta ka
Mm.
ng food. It is something na skills talaga siya. So, inaaral siya. But getting the right people sa team mo and you do have the same vision and goal, I think that will actually, help you a lot.
Well, what if, I mean, why do you need a team? People can't do it on their own muna to start. It can't just be one person.
No,
Hindi,
No.
no?
I don't
Kailangan na
think
marami.
so. It's really difficult. This industry is really difficult.
I have
What are the
a
multiple? Sorry, Diana, go ahead.
I have a comment lang on that about not being just one person. I have a friend. She's an artist. Her name is Siani Javier. And then, well, we actually spell it, we pronounce it Xavier, but in the Philippines, we use Javier. She's a really good artist, and I'll show you some of the stuff that she's doing. So she uses 3D printing for herself. So she's alone doing that. But it's because she's creating amazing pieces where she's going to put in art exhibits and stuff like that. So I guess if it's a business, yeah, you do need a lot of people, right?
If you're a hobbyist, it's easy because
Ah,
the project
yeah.
is not, about, bulk, hindi siya huge, yung mga project, yung loads. But if it's just a hobby, it's easy because
Mm,
the timeline it's quite long. But
yeah.
when you actually do the 3D printing business, you really need the team.
So what team members do you need if you're just starting off? Let's say you just
Okay.
want to start a small 3D printing business. You like 3D printing for whatever reason. You like the art in it, or it's fun for you, and you want to turn it into a business. What's the minimum team you recommend someone starts with?
Okay.
What roles?
First, you need a sales and marketing, and that's me.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's you na.
That's me. Second, I need a content manager that will do graphics for marketing because I don't know how to do it.
Content
And it's
manager.
part of my marketing because if
Mm-hmm.
your sales and marketing is not that good, it won't, help the business. It won't grow.
Mm.
Second, you need a production specialist, the one who do the 3D printing, who print out.
What about the machines?
The
Like, can you
machine,
share with
yes,
us?
you need the
Mm-hmm.
machine. I
How
think
many
five
ba?
machines will do.
Five.
Five machines will do. 3 to 5 machines will do
That's a
for
lot.
a start.
How much is one machine?
Depending on the brand, it ranges from, if it's business, 50 to 300,000 or 500,000
Oh,
each.
pwede na.
Are there sizes to these machines on the?
Yes, there's
Okay.
sizes. It depends on what type of project you need to actually print out. Like for example, if it's architectural, you really need a big machine.
What's the smallest machine? Like how small is the smallest machine, and what does that roughly print out? Like the Funko Pop you made of Diana,
Okay.
Yeah.
is that the smallest machine, or is that a
Yes,
medium
that's the
machine?
smallest machine.
That's
That's
the
the smallest
smallest.
machine. It's like I think uh 3 feet tall.
Okay.
2 to 3 feet tall. That's the smallest.
And what's the biggest machine that you know of?
The biggest is 6 feet, 6 feet to 7 feet.
That doesn't
Joso.
sound that big. Because I
It's
was thinking might be super giant ones that need a whole factory.
They need
I mean, a whole
we
warehouse.
do assemble everything. For example, once na na-print out, ina-assemble pa siya ng post process. Hindi siya
so
talaga
cool.
hindi siya talaga yung print out, yun na yun. Kaya may post.
Mm.
Yeah,
Kasi
you'll
kailangan ng
still,
painting pa,
yeah,
di
Mm,
ba?
and you connect the parts, right? Some
that's
okay. Okay.
Wow, but I love it. And then you were like, okay, Vince, you have a question. I'm just like amazed here with all the possibilities of things. Because like, diba, when it comes to 3D printing, whatever you imagine, whatever you can put into your your graphic designing, you can actually make it matter,
that's
So
right?
what are some of your who or what are some of your clients? Like what are some of the things you've been printing out, or maybe your biggest clients?
we do for B2B or business to business. We have the Sogo for the key,
The what
the
for the key?
the key. I think contactless key. The
Okay.
Contactless key.
contact
Wow. Yung
other
parang sa car.
yes, hospitals for their apparatus for the um
So
yep.
sorry, before you could, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what I know what contact I
You
what's a
know, Vince,
contactless
when you
key? How
go
do you print
inside
that?
the car and you don't put the car the susi, you
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
hold the susi and the car turns on. Kasi
but
'di
isn't
ba?
that how do you print that? Isn't that doesn't that need microchips and gadgets and stuff?
No,
Yeah,
no.
but
Yep. They do have their model, and we do 3D print it.
parang business to business, right? From
Yes,
there, it comes from them.
they
Oh.
have a model, and then we're the one who's actually printing it.
But how does that unlock? It's just plastic. You do the casing of it.
He just yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
Okay.
and also the for the elevator because
Oh,
we
nice.
want to touch the elevator, right? Because
Yeah.
all
Ang galing.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm thinking. So it's like the steel bar thing, where to press the
plastic,
elevator.
it's a plastic.
Yeah, yeah, like a plastic bar. Okay, I was because I was thinking of the remote control contactless. Okay, okay, I got it. It's that little plastic bar so you can press things or open or pull doors so that you don't have to touch things during the pandemic. Okay, okay, I was totally thinking of something else. That's why I was so confused.
No, I
Okay, go
think the
ahead.
car. You
Also,
we were right, diba? It's really the normal car type of thing, right? Or that's pandemic lang.
pandemic.
Ah, ang galing. Okay. Wow,
That-
na-expand pa kayo sa ganyan. That's
And
amazing.
hospital for apparatus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Apparatus meaning like prosthetics, etc.
yeah, prosthetics. Also the I don't know what it's. Sorry, ha. I really don't know what's the name, but it's for the PPE for you to breathe. The
Okay.
filter. Yep.
Ah, okay. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot actually. That's our biggest client. Also, the engineering companies for their molds, mga molde nila. Yeah. Actually, we do have a lot of B2B. For the consumer, we do have, gift ideas like custom pop, bobblehead, uh,
Awards.
cane, awards trophies.
Yeah.
So, our projects, do you want me to tell you, our project every month, we do have like, I
Yeah.
think 500 minimum.
500 projects per month.
Like clients,
Yeah,
projects.
500, more than 500.
What?
Yes.
Wow!
No
Galing,
way! I
Marlon.
did
That's
not know that.
amazing.
Yes. We started, we're eight. We're eight. And
Mm.
then most of my team, we worked together before. And then I was really actually afraid because like what I've said, 3D printing is not my
Your
industry.
forte, yeah, but
Yeah.
it became, no?
Yep. And then they told me na, yes, sir, you can do it. And then I'm taking the risk. I told her, okay, I'll take the risk. So, right now we're 33 in our team, and we do have like 50 machines.
That
Nice.
do you have a warehouse for your machines or just an
Yeah,
office?
we do have warehouse as well and an office.
That's
That's a
amazing.
lot of business. I was not expecting that. Because I
Yeah,
was thinking it was just like a small scale business. That's why I was thinking one person can handle it and you just
Sabi
print
ko
out
sa'yo
Funko
eh,
Pop.
I'll bring in
I
yung
didn't
mga
know it was a big,
big.
giant 500 client business. Oh my God. That
yeah.
is awesome.
It's
And 3D
amazing.
printing is not really actually a huge industry now. That's the reason this is the right, the right time to.
Mm-hmm.
And like what I've said, it's not really easy, so it's actually an advantage for me.
How old is
Yeah.
the business? How long did it take you to get 500
Pandemic, di ba? From pandemic
clients?
ba?
It's just I okay.
Ah.
I actually natutulog pa ako sa chairs before dun sa mismong office just for me to be focused and also na mag-guide ko lahat. I'm sleeping just for 3 to 4 hours. However, I got the result I really need. After a month, we got that 500 clients.
One
Wow.
month, you already had 500
Yes,
clients?
Let
yes.
me say this. Does your marketing
What?
skills pay off in terms of getting those clients? Is that the
Yes,
one?
that's the one.
Galing. Ang galing mo.
And
Oh,
and sorry, how old is the business again?
Um,
Roughly?
just almost a year.
Almost a
oh
year.
wow.
Wow, okay.
Congratulations, Joso. Hindi ko na-expect.
And you've had 500 clients every month since after month 1.
Yes. We
Wow.
getting 6 digits net profit.
Well, as you mentioned that, I guess we can jump to that question. Yeah, show me the
Yay!
money. So yeah, what can someone? How can? I mean, yeah, what can people earn from this type of industry?
We started having like 6 digits first month, first to second month. Then third month we have like 7 to 8 digits
That's a lot of
net
digits.
profit.
So,
Yeah.
but let's break it down because yeah, you have a lot of clients. But let's break it down just for So we talked about the capital for the machine is roughly anywhere from 50 for
50
a
to
small
300.
machine to up to
Mm.
500 or up. Um,
Oh,
but let's just say just one job. Let's say one Funko Pop or just one machine. Is there maintenance required? How much is the? I don't know how is that a liquid to print out those 3D prints, a liquid plastic. How much are those roughly? I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah. I'm going to give the secret.
Yes, please.
don't
That's what the
worry.
show is. Please.
Okay. For the body, we're actually the body of the custom pop. We're using PLA. It's a plastic. It's a solid plastic.
I'll
And
show
then
para people can see.
yep. And the head part, it's resin. It's liquid. Resin liquid. For the machine, the maintenance, it's not, you don't maintain it like every day. It's just a weekly basis. You need to check the machines and also make sure na hindi siya meron siyang 1 day to rest.
Okay.
Marlon, I think I've seen, sorry, Vince, I just want to ask along this question. I think I have seen you guys posting about selling the machines itself. Like,
Yes.
so when you do that, do you like kind of like offer the person buying or the company buying a
Train.
course, yeah, training
Yeah,
or
we
yeah.
yeah, we do training. We do the training and also seminar. We had a seminar previously. Our current one is in Malacanang, PSG.
Hmm,
So bought a machine and then we train them.
nice.
I'm
Okay.
not really, I'm not really afraid of people to learn more about 3D printing because we want people to be aware that 3D printing is
It's
existing.
the new thing.
Yes.
So
Man, it helps
ac-
so much. Go ahead,
going back to
Vince.
showing the money. So with that figure, how much how much does that cost the plastics, and how much would a figure like that sell for?
For the PLA filament, PLA filament, it costs 700 to 800 pesos only.
So that's for the resin and the plastics you were talking about for that figure.
For the resin, it's 1,500 per liter. For the filament, it's 700 to 800. However, you can create a lot, like
Mm-hmm.
um 15 pieces.
15 pieces. Okay. And with the headpiece, the resin you said was 1,000. How many, like, how much did that use just for that one head of Diana?
I think 20 plus.
So you can make 20 plus of that with the 1,000 pesos. Okay. And how much would roughly a figure like this sell for?
We're selling it for 3,500.
Awesome.
3,500.
That's
That
amazing. Kasi matrabaho siya, 'di ba?
it
Yung
Yeah.
after. Oh my God.
that I
And
Oh
think,
my
yeah.
God.
And that's a really good gift. I would totally pay for that. That's a
Yeah.
really good gift idea.
I
because it's
told,
Um
yeah. Go
right,
ahead.
I'm
cus-
sorry.
it's customized.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
very customized. And all they need to give you is a picture. That's it.
That's correct.
Wow. So that's super easy
So
for them. They
nice.
send you a
So
picture and
nice.
they get a 3D copy. It
Yes.
includes the box.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Ah,
this one.
oh, and the shirt.
Maybe,
Oh, but
maybe
I
ako
think the
lang.
shirt is special for you, Diana. I
Yeah,
don't think
maybe.
I don't know if they always include the shirt, or maybe that's an option for an
I'm over
extra.
promoting your
Yeah.
business.
It's it's an option.
Okay.
Pero
If you
I love
have
it.
it, you have to. It's 600.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think maybe people like Diana who are public figures can wear that shirt. I don't know about me wearing a shirt of
Oh,
myself.
for
I
yourself,
feel like
yeah.
that's just too. That's just too. I don't know. Too egotistic or whatever. I don't know.
But
But
it's cool though, like if there are people like, especially now, upcoming campaigns, and then they just want to do stuff
oh,
like
that's a
that.
different
That
story.
would
Yeah,
be,
that's a different
yeah.
story. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you're campaigning yourself,
Uh,
yeah.
Politicians.
Yeah. Or public figures that want to, or charitable events that would like to,
We
have t-shirts.
now for a lot of politicians.
I can imagine. I can
Yeah,
imagine
I
how
can imagine.
busy the end of the year is for you.
A lot of backlogs. Oh my god.
Oo nga eh, kasi December na, so I'm sure a lot of people are also customizing their gifts. I actually, you gave me an idea, Vince, kasi parang every end of the year I give gifts to the people I deal with all throughout the year. So sometimes nagpapadala ko ng before wine, and now I barely drink, 'di ba? Like once in a while lang talaga if I'm out, which I'm never. But
So now
um
you're gonna give them Funko Pops of you.
parang iniisip, no, yung sarili nila, like syempre yung special sa kanila, no? But no, it gave me an idea, like yung mga super close naman talaga, I can like, yeah, pero no, backlog pa kayo ngayon kasi
Give
We
them
do
a Funko Pop of
Christmas.
me.
uh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
thinking,
I'm kidding.
yeah,
we do have
literally.
also we launched this lamp. We called it Lito Paint.
Ah,
Or
this one.
yep.
I'll show you here. I saw
What's
the
it called?
picture.
Lito Paint, but we called it Nightly. Yes, that's
So it's like a lamp.
yes, but it's your picture, your you know
Your
um
pictures are the
moment.
is-
Yeah.
right. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, that's really
And then
nice.
Mm.
it's actually umiikot siya.
Oh,
Ah,
very nice. Very
Mhm.
nice.
that's dope.
These are great personalized items. For just for individuals, but again, very interesting. Also, the what you said, how you guys do the big scale business to business 3D prints. I can imagine definitely hospitals definitely need a lot of those.
I have a comment.
Go ahead.
The architecture type of thing. I love that.
Yes, we're doing
Is
that as
this
well.
As a
like,
sample.
yeah, it's a sample, right? But can you make like an actual house
3D
with the
printing.
bigger ones?
Here in the Philippines, not yet,
Wala
but
pa, no?
um, in States and Europe, they do 3D print
Yeah.
a house.
I know. I'm
Wow.
so into those things. That's why I'm asking. Like sometimes I research yung prefab houses because I'm so into, like, I love anything that basta ganon. Trip ko yan talaga siya. Kaya tinatanong kita kasi sabi ko, oh my God, kung meron yan, I'll be your first client.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah.
so
So,
cool.
Diana, I don't know if you have any more questions, but we've asked him to show us the money. I don't know if you want summarized already, or if you have extra questions before that.
I think for some summary that I can give
Your key points.
everyone here, the keywords would be, I actually almost didn't write so much today because I enjoy so much our guest. So konti na lang ang sinulat ko, but I wrote more about him than actually about the business model because it's just so interesting, and I think people watching will be very interested. But basically, for you to own a machine, you need minimum 50,000 pesos and goes up and up to how big the machine has to be. And of course, one of the key points here from Marlon is that you have to know what you're doing. Do your research. Like literally, doon ka matulog sa office nyo kung kaya nyo para lang alam nyo talaga yung gagawin nyo and take calculated risks because I think it's important also what you mentioned because you have to know what you're about to risk, diba? And then kung hindi yan mag-work or whatever, at least you're aware and learn so well about the industry. And again, if you guys are interested and you're listening to us or watching us at this moment, you can always contact Marlon, and later he's going to give you the contact. But I think it's inspiring to mention that they had 500 clients. They have 500 clients a month, and that's crazy big for someone who started like over a year ago or less than a year ago. That's amazing. Congratulations, Marlon. Like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm
And
more proud na to be
also, I
your
just
friend.
want to add, it's, business is more on endurance, how patient you are in taking all the challenges and struggles. Because most of the time, people are quitting or they're just
Mm,
the expectations. It's
yes,
more on you, how you're, taking the challenge. And also, for me, always have a positive mindset, like what I've said. It is because um ikaw yung nag-a-attract kung ano yung magiging result.
totoo yun.
When you think you cannot make it, you cannot make it. When you think you can make it, you will make
You
it.
will make it.
Yes.
I guess that's our final tip, no? What's
Yeah, I
your
guess that
final tip
is.
Also,
though for our listeners who are
also I believe in
hmm,
timing. And if everything is aligned for you, it's for you.
correct?
Also the vibes. When I'm actually choosing people, I'm not only looking for credentials, I'm
Mhm.
also feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
If ano siya, if pwede siya sa culture namin. And also the place. When you feel na hindi siya swerte, don't take the place. Because
Talaga?
yes,
You
yes,
can feel it talaga. May
mm,
kutob.
because actually we're looking for a lot of offices. May mas maganda pa dun sa office namin ngayon. Pero hindi ko na-feel na okay or swerte. Pero nung nakita ko yung place namin, nasa talagang sinabi ko, pinaulit-ulit ko dun sa business partner ko na I want this shop. I know na it will bring money. Ganyan.
Wow.
Always feel
Galing.
vibe. Even sa tattao. If you feel na hindi siya mag-work for you, wag mo nang i-push.
Huwag ipilit.
Yes, even kahit
Diba?
magtao ko na, the way he talks, the discussion is actually so good. But if you're not feeling the vibe na okay siya sa culture, don't push it na.
Before we say our final words here, I want to ask you one more question because I forgot. If a person wants to work, aside from doing a big research on the business, if they are working, of course, in your company, because of course, if you own the business, you're gonna hire a lot of people, diba? How long do those people stay working for a day? For like how
Eight,
many hours? 8 hours.
8 hours a day. However,
Nice.
like what I've said, I have I've worked with them before, and then we do have a lot of clients now. So sometimes we do most all
Overtime. Oh,
not sometimes actually every day we do overtime because I'm telling it actually I'm always telling them na we just need to sacrifice now because I know eventually we're going, because we're claiming now we're going number one na in 3D printing industry, and we're opening in Mega Mall on April.
nice.
Yep, and in Cebu as well because we do have a lot of clients in Cebu. So sa sobrang ikli ng panahon or time, we're actually growing, we're expanding. So um
Wonderful.
yep. And also, if you're doing a business and you do have a business partner, dapat isa lang ang leader.
Oh.
Yes. Because if you guys are playing smart, if a lot of people are playing smart, hindi kayo magka-come up ng isang idea, magkakaroon ng clash. So, dapat
Mm-hmm.
a leader na magda-drive
Nice.
Thank
business.
you. Lots of great
Words of
final tips
wisdom.
there. Very, very
Yeah,
useful
I
stuff.
love it.
So now, if people want to connect with you or buy their Funko Pop of them or their girlfriends, boyfriends, how can they find you?
Okay. You can actually follow our page at FB and IG. Maker Carl 3D Printing Hub, both IG and FB. Also, you can check our custom pop by Maker Carl. It's just a sign for custom pop thing. And you can follow me as well at I_am_super map. If
I am
Nice.
yeah,
Super Math.
gusto
And
niyo naman
Yeah.
gusto niyo kuning marketing as a consultant.
You can still like work on the side. Pwede pa
there
Yes,
you
rin.
go.
for 3 brands now.
Uh,
So, yep, as a consultant.
and
And no,
just to sorry
go ahead.
to verify, I didn't quite hear it. The Instagram, there you go. Maker Carl. I wasn't sure if Carl or Card. Okay, Maker Carl 3D.
Yep. I just want to actually give you a backstory. Why is it Maker Carl?
Sure.
Yes, because our research and development head, his name is Carl. He's just a 21-year-old. A
The one
student.
I met.
Yes. He's a high school student before and he's doing the 3D printing. He's really good. And he's the one who's actually doing our product. So when we launch a product, he's the one who's actually doing it. And he's just 21. He's so
Wow.
yeah. That's why
That
make
Very inspiring.
yep.
that is really cool. Well,
Again,
thank you.
guys, here, make your
Thank you
crawl.
so much. For I know you're super busy with your 500 clients every month, so thank you for
Amazing.
taking the time out to share your stories and very insightful tips and sharing your secrets with us and our listeners. We really, really appreciate that. So, for our listeners, again, if you guys want to get something 3D printed or want to connect or get more advice, Maker Carl 3D or yeah, just find them on Instagram, Facebook, and get more tips or whatnot. Again, thank you so much for being part of this.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Uh, Thank you for inviting me. It's really cool to have it,
Thank you.
to be
Yep,
guest.
yep. I'm single now, but when I get a girlfriend, I'll be messaging you to make a
A
3D gift
3D.
for
But
her.
I'll do one for you.
I
Nice.
thank you so much.
Nice.
But well, I'll just
I
be
love
grateful.
how your slogan is like think, create, print your ideas to life. Diba ang galing?
Think, create, print. There you go.
Thank you
Yeah,
So
for promoting,
of
Joseph.
absolutely,
course.
absolutely. So again, to our listeners, thank you for joining us, and thank you again uh, for tuning in to us. But yeah, Diana, go ahead
Thank
and
you. Well, I wanna thank you, for giving us a little bit of your time and for also showing us how beautiful this new market is because a lot of people are not aware of it yet. And for me, diba, totoo. And then I am just so proud to know you personally and know that you guys are the premier provider of 3D services in the country. So I'm really blessed, I guess, that I know you already. 'Di ba? And
right.
1 year lang and then grabe the number one na kayo dito. Kaya sa mga tao na nanonood ngayon or nakikinig po, you know who to look for when it comes to your 3D printing services. It's Maker Carl 3D. Again, Marlon, you're amazing. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank
I
you
That
so
was
really
our guest
appreciate.
at I am Super
much.
Mav, Marlon Vergara. This was the Young Money Podcast. I'm Vince from WhenInManila.com.
I'm Diana Menezes. Any
Thank you
final
so much.
words, Ma?
Okay, just be kind.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Challenge
guys.